I just want to show you guys a diaper bag that I got for Ollie, which I've been using for quite a few months now, and I absolutely love it, especially now since we switched back into cloth. There is so much room in this bag, there's so many pockets, so many spaces, and it can just hold so much. Right now it's just packed with normal, like a day trip's worth of stuff. Occasionally there might be more or less in the bag depending on what we're actually doing, but usually I try to keep what's in here now packed for the day, so that way we always have something, or that we're not having to rush around and pack a bag if we have to leave the house quick one day. So I'm going to go ahead and jump into that and show you guys what is in this cool bag and show you all the awesome pockets it has. Guys, so this bag I bought off of Amazon. You can see now it is a backpack style bag, and it is quite big, but it's not so big that it's, you know, that it seems like it's too much. This is an Ellie&Luke Oxford bag, also sometimes marketed as a Soho diaper bag. And it's the Oxford collection one. It's awesome, it's nice. It has, let's see, we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. We have about 9 pockets on the outside, and there are some pockets on the inside as well. So I'm going to start from the very first bottom pocket, and we'll work our way up from there, and I'll show you guys what's in here. So this very front pocket I actually use for my stuff. It has my wallet, and usually anything we need, like if we're going grocery shopping, like coupons, things like that, all go in this front pocket, so it's easy to access. And then on the front of this pocket is kind of my mommy pocket. It has my keys, usually some gums, or like some gum or a little snack or something, and a pack of tissues. And then in this pocket right here above it, this is kind of like our medical pocket. There's alcohol-free baby hand sanitizer, there's some allergy medication and some Benadryl in here in case we happen to need it. There are also some Band-Aids, as well as some all-natural pacifier and teether wipes. These we don't use as much now that we don't use pacifiers anymore, but it is definitely handy if Ollie drops something that he's playing with that we know he could potentially put back in his mouth, to quick wipe it down and make sure that it just doesn't have any you know, any hair or dirt or anything like that on it. And then in this very top pocket here, we have Ollie's sunglasses, and it's a nice size pocket here. It's got a good amount of space. And then we're going to start from the far side of the bag here. On the side towards my left here, we have some disposable bibs. Usually I keep a couple of reusable bibs in there as well. That's just what we have in there at the moment. So that pocket closes up, and then there's a pocket directly behind this, which is actually the whole length of the bag. Currently all that's in this pocket is we have a bib with a teether part on it. Now, obviously, because Ollie is still teething, but he doesn't really like to wear bibs and things like that, so it doesn't get used very often, but it is in there in case. And in this pocket here, this unzips, and there is a case that comes with it. Nice pop-open case, and because we're doing cloth diapers, we're also using cloth wipes. So this has some cloth wipes packed in it, and I do refresh this quite often. It can leave to sit. So usually after 1 to 2 days, depending on if we need more wipes in it or if they've just been sitting for a little bit, we do refresh those to keep them nice and clean and sanitary for him. And then in this big pocket here, just like on the other side, it's another pocket behind the wipes case. This one has a hoodie in it for Ollie, and I like to keep one in there at all times because you never know when you're going to be out somewhere and the weather is going to take a change real fast and either start raining or get chilly, you know, because there have been some nice days now where it has been quite warm and then gets chilly or starts storming, and you never know where you're going to be, so it's always handy to have a jacket on hand. I do also like now to keep a blanket on hand for him, but obviously we don't do that as often now because he is quite a bit bigger and he does have favorites, and unfortunately his favorite blankets are actually ones that are too big to take in the diaper bag with us just when we're going on a trip somewhere. But I do like to occasionally keep a extra blanket in there in case he does get chilly when we're out and about and the hoodie isn't enough, or, you know, if his legs are chilly, anything like that. When you open up this bag here in the top, there is a zipper pocket. In here we keep some cornstarch, baby powder. This is from when we actually went to the beach, and I now keep it in here on hand because you never know when you may be at a place that has sand, or at the beach, or if you go somewhere and your kid plays in sand. It is helpful to get sand off if you just put some cornstarch baby powder on it, or baby powder in general, sprinkle some baby powder on it, and then if you just wipe the sand, it actually comes right off, so that's nice and easy to find. And we also have a Simply Natural apple peach fruit blend squeeze pouch in here. Yes, Ollie, I'll give you one of your other ones, okay? We do have one of these in here at the moment, so that way he has something in case he gets hungry. Or what I'm going to do here is I'm going to tip the back of the bag down so you guys can see. There are 2 pockets here with elastic. In both of these pockets we keep a couple pairs of long and short socks, because you never know when you might actually need socks. If your kid is wearing sandals, perhaps, and you go to one of the play places or somewhere that has a play gym, they require you to wear socks, so that's a good thing to have to throw on their feet. Or if you are out and about running around and your child, his feet get cold, you put them on. Or if he jumps in a puddle, obviously, and has wet socks, there's a clean, dry pair in the bag for him to put on, which is helpful because it has happened to us before. And you never know when it's going to happen. We have 2 hats in here as well. We have a hat with a brim with the strap for underneath his chin. Usually we use this for at the beach, but it is handy to have on hand any other time you're out and about to keep the sun off of his face. And we also have a little ball cap in here. He doesn't like to wear this very often. You want to wear your hat? He's requesting his hat at the moment. Here you go. You gonna put it on? There you go. You're welcome. Yeah. You got your hat on. Alright, so then in here, obviously we keep our hats in this pocket here. No, leave it closed. Thank you. And then because we do cloth diaper Ollie, I'm going to go ahead and... My child is playing with pockets of the bag. There's actually one other pocket here I almost forgot about. There's a pocket on the far side here, and in this pocket, what we keep in here is we keep our wet bag for our dirty cloth diapers. I see your hat. That is very cool, buddy. We also keep a change pad because you never know quite when you're actually going to need one. And then we also have a spare bag here, a waterproof bag for any wet clothes or dirty clothes if perchance he does need a change while we're out. That way it's not just floating around in the bag with the rest of his clean and dry clothes. And then in this big pocket in here in the main part, we do also keep some disposable wipes on hand in case. And we keep an extra shirt and an extra pair of pants. Usually during the summer there was also a pair of shorts and a no-sleeve shirt in there as well. Obviously with winter rolling around we're going to just have... Okay. Yeah, obviously with winter rolling around though, we are going to have 1 to 2 pairs of long pants and then obviously a short sleeve as well as a long sleeve extra shirt in there. During the winter you never know what you're quite going to need, or late fall, it gets chilly. Alright guys, so this is the inside of the bag. As I said before, it's nice and deep. So we fit 4 cloth diapers and they only stacked up to about here, which is nice. I'll show you guys with those in a second here so you can see. This is the stack of diapers. So as you can see, the pile is quite high. The bag here, and it only comes up to about halfway up mark. So you could fit quite a few more diapers in the top here. And even with having a spare set of clothes and some disposable wipes in our bag, there's a fair bit of room left in the top still, which is nice to have on hand. This bag has actually come in handy, and we've been able to fit a good majority of Ollie's stuff in here when we go on vacation for the car trip to make it easy to reach to. We fit snacks in here, clothes, pajamas, wipes, diapers, you know, pretty much just about anything that you might encounter and need in the car. And with fitting all that in there, it does hold very well. I don't find that the bag is hard to carry. I'm going to put this on for you guys in a second here and show you how big it actually is when you're carrying it, so you guys can get a better idea as well. It is a very nice bag to have. And I am, you know, I'm extremely happy with the fact that I bought this bag. Originally, I was skeptical about buying it, and it was a very good buy. It was between this and another one of the Soho collection bags, and ultimately this one I think is better than the other one. Size-wise, it is bigger. So the other thing that I wanted to touch on is the top here. You have these adjustable clips, so you could hang this on, you know, the bar of a stroller. Obviously, you would not want to have this hanging if you're not going to have your hand on the stroller, but if you're going to have hands on the stroller, you could hang your bag from the strap, from the handlebar, in case you would need, you know, the basket for some other storage, like if you're running out and taking a walk to the store, anything like that. Or obviously you can wear it on your back the whole time. But here it's got nice straps. Using this during the summer as well as the early spring, I did not notice any issues with, you know, the heat and using this bag or anything like that. It's very nice. Straps are adjustable. These stroller straps, or obviously you could strap them onto just about anything. You know, it's an easy thing. The only thing I can think off the top of my head that I have strapped it to has been a stroller, but you could probably strap it onto something else if you needed to. And you also have the hook here that you can hang it by or carry it. Ours actually hangs by the top of our staircase on a hook on the wall, which is very nice because then it's right there, easy to grab. All I have to do is grab the loop, pull it off, and you know, it's ready to go 9 times out of 10. So I'm going to go ahead and also show you guys here what this looks like on me. I'm not a very big person, so you can kind of have an idea of how big the bag is on someone who may be smaller, or, you know, vice versa. You have some ideas here. It does work wonderful. Alright guys, so this is what the bag looks like on my back. I do have it let loose slightly. If you were to tighten it more, it would bring it up better. Or you can obviously loosen it more to have it sit lower on your back. I personally have not had any problems with this bag, nothing coming apart or falling apart or anything like that. Everything has worked out wonderful, whereas, you know, the original diaper bag that I had and bought for Ollie when he was probably about, well, we bought it before I had him. It did not last very long. It lasted us maybe, I think, 6-7 months before we started having to change up what bag we were using, because it was starting to fall apart on the straps and the handle and everything, and it just didn't fit what we needed it to. But this bag has been wonderful. Here, I'm showing you now. This is hanging up on the hook where we store it, so it doesn't, you know, it's hanging here, and even with all this stuff in it, it's not bad. It does look smaller, obviously, if it's not stuffed as full, but I have ours stuffed halfway and also have extra things in our pockets here that we need from day to day. I keep in my bag for one child who is currently cloth diapered. We hope you guys enjoyed, and we will catch you later. Bye, guys!